What's going on with your YouTube? It's another podcast. We on episode like 14 or something. I don't know. I'm losing count at this point. I don't do well
past 13, so I think this time is 14.
All right, cool. Once we get past 15, don't expect me to keep track no more.
You better keep track. Come on, dog.
That's what my computer's for. But it's great to be here. I love doing these. It's just another form of us basically putting our conversations into content. Like, it's, stuff that people normally haven't seen, they finally get to see with these podcasts, which I think is something that they've been asking for. So it's great to do these, man. And they're also really good for both of us. So it's good to be here. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Just a normal day for me. I don't know what you mean.
You are him and he is you?
I am him and neutron. My pronouns are he is him.
He is him. All right. Well, if you are him, then welcome.
Thank you.
Him. Oh, man.
What are you playing for the YCS?
Ooh, I'm testing a couple of decks. I'm still thinking about Punk. I'm highly thinking about Punk Therion.
Is this going up this week?
This is going up next week.
Then the YCS.
Actually, I could make this one go up this week.
Oh, okay,
we can put the other one.
So this is actually technically 13, and the other one's 14. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
okay,
God.
so we got our numbers mixed up, but here we go. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm testing, like I said, Therion Punk. I'm testing a little bit of some other spice that I don't want to set out right now because I'm probably leaning towards that. But
you're gonna play that spice. I know you're gonna play that spice.
I'm gonna play that spice.
He's gonna play this spice.
I've been enjoying that spice way too much.
Okay, so I have another question. What decks do you think you're gonna see the most?
I think statistically, this is gonna be my only answer for statistic-wise, Kashtira, because it's been the most prevalent deck in most regionals YCSs recently. Sprite as well. Sprite's been a very huge pick. People are still loving it. It's still doing well. I definitely think that we'll see like a tad bit of Labyrinth, because there's always those players. I don't think we'll see as many trap tricks as maybe some people have prophesized. I feel like the deck is a great budget option, but I don't think competitively it's gonna do well in Top Cut.
I actually think a little bit of the opposite. I think we're gonna see less Kashtira.
You think so?
I think we're gonna see less Kashtira.
Okay.
In the beginning rounds of the YCS,
okay.
Right? Well, I'm talking about going through the rounds. You're talking about top cuts. Yeah. I think in the beginning you're going to see less Kashtira. Even towards the middle, you'll see less Kashtira.
Right.
It's only like at the top ends where the players that haven't figured out, the players that are making the Arise Heart with back row. Because hypothetically, if you kaiju an Arise Heart, they still have back row and hand traps and follow up.
So from my testing yesterday, because I play tested with everybody we had on stream yesterday, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the shop and we play tested, and Austin actually had Kashtira on him, and that man Arise Heart passed me with back row, and it still didn't really matter too much.
Yeah, the deck is really tricky, and I think players are starting to realize that it's not a bad deck. It's still considered probably the best deck in the format right now.
Yeah,
but it's really tricky to be able to play around a lot of situations, which excuse me.
You're good.
May not be something that, a lot of players are going to be hip to, because there's so many other good options in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game that can be picked up. And I expected to see a lot. I do actually expect to see a lot of trap tricks. Not because it's a good deck, but because it's so fucking cheap. That's the big... If trap tricks were as expensive as some of the other strategies, then I would see less trap tricks. But since it's 3 structure decks, you get an Ash Blossom and an evenly matched.
Yeah.
I expect to see more.
You get Raigekis and Harpy Feather Dusters too.
Yes, you get. Only if you can play 3 Duster, right?
But still,
yeah. But I would expect to see a lot more trap tricks. I'd expect to see a lot more Labyrinth. I think.
Okay.
I mean, if you were to ask me what would be the top 5 decks in order, I would put Labyrinth at 1. I would. I just simply would. And I think that you will see a lot more Labyrinth players as you start to climb up. And then at the very, very top, it'll be like a struggle with Labyrinth, Cash, Sprite.
I can see that.
I expect that to be the top of the top decks. So
I can see that.
I'm 100% preparing, not only for those decks,
but
the deck that I picked, I pretty much have all my bases covered. I think that it was something. So going into the last events, I think almost every single one, I kind of picked the deck at last minute.
Yes.
And then I'm pretty successful with it almost every single time.
For the most part,
This particular time, I'm going to pick a deck that I know, a deck that I really, really, really am confident with.
Okay.
And I'm going to go up there and I'm going to show out. Let's say hopefully, we get luck goes our way throughout the event. Hopefully that happens because luck does play a bit of part of it.
Absolutely.
And we get first place.
That would be amazing.
First place with this deck. Oh my
That would be
God.
amazing. I can't wait to see you on another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Challenge in the finals.
Bro, I can't. That would be a dream. Me
That
and
would be-
you in the top 2. I don't give a fuck who wins at that point.
Not at all.
It's like, bro, they're gonna be so bad.
Konami's gonna be like, come on, man. It's 9 o'clock at night. We trying to
Nope.
get out of here, and you
It
guys.
is an amazing day for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I gotta hit him with the whole
Oh
thing.
my god.
Gotta
Then you
hit
look
him
at
with the whole
Konami like, yo, I'm gonna need that VOD.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need that file.
Yeah, like you can either give me the file, I'm gonna rip it off of YouTube, dog.
Yeah.
I'm getting that file. Like it'll be dope. Bro, I wouldn't even care, dog. I would not even I want to do so many crazy things in the finals if it's me and you in the finals, but obviously they wouldn't let
He's
us.
so amazing.
They
Not only-
wouldn't let us scoop. They wouldn't
No.
let us do crazy shit.
They wouldn't let us commentate our own stuff.
We could definitely do how we can talk.
But players wouldn't hear us.
Yeah, no good.
Barely, not like I'm saying like commentator level.
Say it with
like,
your chest.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Bro, I'm gonna ask you like, what's in your hand, TJ? Let me see. Like,
You're like, yeah, here you go. Like,
I would so totally do. I'm like, what's in your hand? Let me see. Here you go. I'm like, all right, here's my hand.
I'm gonna show you on Dueling Book.
Is it illegal to show somebody your hand? I don't think it's illegal. Is
It's
it?
not. I mean,
If we get to the finals and you show me your, I'm showing
actually,
you my
I
hand.
think that changes game state technically
How?
because now you have so much information that you're making.
So
All right, yeah, I guess so.
I'm showing you my hand. I really got. I'm just curious. That's just me being curious.
If we just both show each other
You
our
just-
hands,
yeah, like, oh, this what you got. This what you got. We can go to game 2. Like, you got it. You got it. My God.
that's how we decide each game who's got the better hand. Quickest finals ever.
finals ever. They're like, we're trying to go. Yeah, we're trying to go home. My
Yeah.
God. I already missed my football game. Like, we're trying to go. Like, we
Oh,
gotta drive back. Like, you opened the spice, I didn't. All right. I know how you go play it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh
Holy,
man.
that'd be pretty funny.
That would be a
That'd
dream
be
come
pretty
true.
funny.
That would be
Holy
amazing.
shit.
So what are you prepared to give out your spice that you're playing for?
Uh,
250th?
Okay, so I want to play branded. Actually, I genuinely and don't give me that face because I've had another deck for like 2 weeks. I want to play branded, and I want to play branded not because of I think it's strong or anything. I want to play branded simply because I felt like I think that I went out of my roots.
Yeah.
I haven't touched branded in who knows how long.
Absolutely.
And it would be a really, really fun experience to play branded. And then
good.
I know for a fact that like if I don't play branded, I'll play Evil Eye. Like
All right.
if I took out the number one deck, my number one deck that I'm playing, I would play Evil Eye. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You can get a warning for revealing private information. Well, I guess we'll both get a warning.
Wait, okay, define warning, because warning could be like a minor or
I think it's just a minor.
but well, isn't there multiple levels of minor?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
No. It's what? Oh, you got me one? Damn. I didn't know. Huh? I guess it's yours now, nigga. I don't know what to say. All right, yeah, I think it's yeah, there's not anymore. It's UC minor, UC major,
Okay.
UC severe, and it's pretty much the other UC is disqualification too. It's severe, but it's like UC disqualification. Yeah, so no,
Okay.
it's only minor and major.
So I just get a minor for revealing my hand. How many minors do I need before I get disqualified?
Bro, you need to chill out, dog.
It's just a genuine question.
How many minors you trying to get before you get
Okay,
disqualified?
Okay, pause.
You gotta
pause,
chill,
pause,
my
pause,
guy.
Pause.
You
How many
gotta chill.
UC Yu-Gi-Oh regulated minors infractions do I need to get disqualified? Because I don't want nobody underage. I'm good. I'm out of that. That's not for me. I'm not getting into pedophilia.
I'm just saying, dog. Look, Trap Trick Structure that got released
Konami
for a
wants
reason,
something.
dog.
Look, Konami doesn't need to know who I am, what's my Konami ID or anything, okay? Look, my name is the Cali Effect, and my Konami ID is 123456778.
This man said, "How many minors can I get before I get banned?" Oh,
Not what I'm trying to do. Not what I'm trying to do.
holy!
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god! I gotta side eye you, dog.
That
because
is-
I gotta watch you, man. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can be around you like that.
I'm not R. Kelly, okay? Look, man, I swear, I'm out here fighting for my life.
Holy! Oh my god!
Oh, shit. Ooh, okay,
Oh,
back
man.
to the legitimate question.
Yeah.
How many minor infractions do I need before like I get any severe result? Because I know you can add up multiples. But
Yeah, but I think if you won't get if you get a warning, right, for revealing your hand.
the first one doesn't matter. Like obviously we get that, right?
Yeah, just
But,
don't
like,
don't get a warning
do I
throughout
need-
the rest of the event for revealing your hand.
Oh, the question was like, do we need more than 3? Because if we in the finals, we only need 3. Like more than 3. I'm just going to show you my hand 3 times. It don't matter.
Oh, I see what you're getting. No.
Yeah.
It would go.
I'm not going for Sky Striker, Ray Doodle.
It would go.
Chill out.
It would go. We would both get a warning, right?
Yeah.
Then we get a minor.
Okay.
Then we get a major.
All right. That's disgusting.
The major would be the game loss. The major would be the game loss.
Not the minor.
Yeah, the minor is kind of like just it's a penalty, but it's not really. Like it depends. It depends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But the major is the game loss.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
But if we already in game 3, by the time we get to like the 3rd one, that's who did game loss in?
I'm trying to figure out why can't we reveal the contents of our hand? Like that doesn't make any sense.
I think it's because they want you to genuinely play the game for what it's supposed
Okay, what about you drop your hand? That's
I mean, I think if it's an accident, they're probably just gonna look at you and be like, just don't like less than a
and then
warning.
I show my hand.
Then you get a
I'll
warning.
take the minor, right?
Yeah.
Then I accidentally
Wait, you're
drop
taking a
my
minor?
hand.
Chat, we got him. We got him. Oh, what is this? How you get caught like this, dog?
Bro, you've been talking about how many minors can I get before I get disqualified?
I said an infraction.
No,
Minor
you said
infraction.
minors. You said minors. So you drop your head, you get a minor, right? Bro, Konami should be suspended. They giving out minors.
They're giving out minors, dogs.
Who are they? Oprah Winfrey? Like, chill.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
get a minor. You get a minor. Everybody gets a minor.
Oh, they must
with
be
their
from
white
Jeffrey
band.
Epstein Island.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh,
It
God.
100% makes sense.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy. That is so crazy. But
But
so,
yeah, after testing with Evil Eye
Yeah.
on the dual challenge,
okay.
I genuinely
Again,
think
clapped up by George.
Bro, I played a little bit too hard into that one. If I would have played it safe, I think I would have won.
Probably.
But I wanted to play Make Zeus in the game, and I was pretty much doing it for nothing. And then he top decked a fucking Labyrinth card.
Yeah.
That's just never punished.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even know why you talking. I clapped you and in Austin up. It wasn't even close.
I mean, to be fair, you finally beat Austin.
Okay.
You only had to send me at him like 3 different times to beat him.
I mean, I only played him twice.
Well, then I beat him the 2 times that you lost to him. So I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, I mean, I only lost to him once, and then the second time I played him, I beat him.
Uh-huh. No, because you lost to him twice, no?
Nope. I've only lost to him once. It was
Oh.
at that regional.
All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but what I can tell you is that I clapped them up at playtesting, so, and I learned a lot. I mean, I misplayed some, but I learned a lot.
Austin's my dog. I
Austin's
actually
great.
love them boys.
George is great.
Yeah.
It just sucks when Labyrinth gets top decked into a lightning storm.
Oh, you top decked the Lightning Storm?
Oh, game 3, 6th card, lightning storm on a set 4 pass.
Feels nice. Feels nice.
And then I forget what he summoned, but I had the freezing curses for the effect. I didn't care.
Feels nice.
I was going in.
It's just feels nice.
Feels great.
Yep, pretty much.
But you know, yeah, I definitely feel a little bit more prepared than I've probably ever been. Playtesting is great, especially like when it's not like, so as much as I love playing you, Big Dog, nothing against you, nothing against like us playtesting. It's just we're so used to each other's interactions and mannerisms and stuff like that. Playtesting with other people is just such a refreshing breath of air. Like it just different people, different thought processes, different types of plays, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
So you know,
Was Nick there?
Nick, no, he had some stuff going on, so he wasn't able to show
Is
up.
he all right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it was some small stuff, but like I'm not gonna put out his personal.
Yeah.
you know?
No. I just wanted to make sure he was all right. I actually really do enjoy them boys.
Absolutely.
We might have to figure out how to get another table so they can play on the side maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know they mentioned it was like, you only got one table. I was like, I only do have one table. But
Yeah.
normally we don't have, this many people. So like it was very, very. I was like, yeah, it
was intricate.
Cool.
Yeah,
but I would love to get more George, more Nick, more Austin on the channel. I know they've been talking about it for a while. So
yeah, no, having them on the channel would be great.
And they're incredibly good players.
Oh, 100%.
Like those boys are really good.
Yeah. Behind us, they're the next best players.
I don't. Doodle really. I mean, TJ, you wilded, dog.
I am him and he is me.
No, but overall, like, I think all of them are capable of winning a lot.
100%.
A lot. Austin got big headed ever since he won that regional. Got number one. I think it's like it's not like
it's deserved.
No. Yeah, it is deserved because the man's a savage. He wins case tournaments like crazy.
Yeah.
You know who we've become? You remember when we used to go to locals and it used to be Iran and Vincent and Steven and them?
I forget we called homeboy Iran.
That was his name, no?
Was that really his name?
That was his name.
I don't remember it being his name, but it might have been.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I could have swore that was his name.
Because you're talking about homegirl's brother, right? Vincent's. Wait, are we thinking?
Not Maria. No.
Okay.
Not Maria's brother.
Okay.
He was just. I want to say he was a Middle Eastern dude. He had everything of a Middle Eastern dude.
Okay.
Everybody used to call him Iran. If he had another name, I did not know.
I mean, he might have just been okay with being called Iran.
All right, well, sure.
So wait, Iran. Who else? And
Steven, Stefan, or Vincent, Stefan. You remember those when they?
Oh, the ones that used to hang out with.
The
Matthew.
Top players.
Yeah. The ones that like try to hang out with Pagli all the time. But
yeah. I think we're them now.
You think so?
By accident. Like, I mean, we always top. Like, we always top and win. Like, every time we go to locals, we're topping and winning.
Yeah.
Like, everything. I don't know if you guys have noticed, or if you noticed when I say you guys.
Yeah.
Every time we go to the locals, you could hear literally say, there goes my first place win.
Yeah.
Or there goes my top. You know what I mean?
It's going to be a struggle to get past
this.
Yeah.
Like, I've never.
You know what? I noticed that about Dino Dude.
Damn. Well, like every single time.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like I don't think we were because I think it takes because one person can do it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But nobody's gonna be like, oh, that one person. But when you got 4 people and it's a top 4, you look at it like, okay, he's gonna top.
I can literally.
How am I gonna top?
I can name 6 people right now that goes to the locals that consistently can top, including us. Obviously, we're 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Austin, George, Moses, and what's his face?
Austin, George, Moises.
Tamir.
That's 6.
That's what I'm saying.
So if it's only
6.
top 4.
Yeah.
Because sometimes our locals,
gonna be,
we go to the smaller ones.
It's gonna be 4 out of the 6 of us.
Yeah, and like you sit there on the table and it's top 4, and you see, damn, it's 6 people that like almost guaranteed top.
You're
How
not
the fuck
getting
you
in.
gonna top?
Yeah, you're kind of discredited. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, and I've never wanted to have that effect on people, but I mean, it was never our intention. And none of us are dicks. I think that's the biggest difference. None of us are dicks.
I think the point that you're trying to make is that we finally hit that skill level of like it just happens now.
No, I don't even say that.
We're not doing it on purpose.
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say because I guess you could say it. Never mind. You could say that we finally hit that skill level. Yeah, I'll take that.
Because like I definitely know back in the day I was nowhere near that skill level. Like my tops back in the day were flukes. Like they shouldn't have happened.
Well, my tops were like hard fought because I played fucking trash decks. But now
100%.
Trash decks are good.
Yes.
So it's like
Rogue is genuinely a strategy.
I'm rolling in Rogue right now. Like you said, Rogue was good, and I can play them.
Yeah.
Like holy God, yeah, you goofed.
So, but I think our skill level has finally hit that capacity of like we could just walk in there and it don't matter. Like we're going to, and if we don't top, we're at least making sure nobody else does. Like
that's messed up.
I mean, but it's due to our skill level, not because we want them to be out of it. We're playing the best of our abilities.
You know who I envy though, low key? Moises.
Really?
Out of all the players that out of our top, I envy more because Moises has been playing the same deck for like a year and a half.
He's like
everyone knows what he's playing.
Yeah.
It does not matter if you know he clapping your ass up.
Yeah.
He's clapping your ass up. Me though, I'm a fucking 2-bit whore. I can't stick to one. I can't just marry one deck.
And I used to be like that.
I can't.
I absolutely used to be like that, and we had just talked about this recently. I now just I stick with decks. I don't care. I will play Punk until they slaughter Punk, and then I will continue on forward with it either way. Like blunder. Same thing. I've been blundering this entire time with it. Like, you know, I just stick with decks now. Like, it's so it's kind of hard because like a lot of times I go into locals and be like, oh, what punk variant are you playing now? And I'm like,
Yeah. For me, it's still like it's a new deck every week.
Yeah.
It's still probably will always be like that. It's a new deck.
But they still look at you and be like, so are you playing Scareclaw?
Nah. Yeah. I was like, why do you think I've played Scareclaw once? Like, you playing Scareclaw? Nah, I'm playing Mathmech. You playing Mathmech? Nah, I'm playing this. Like, yeah, it's always hit me.
Don't worry.
I wanted to play Dark World until I put everybody on Dark World. Now everybody's at local playing Dark World. It's like,
that is kind of true.
my boy, the Cali effect. We was talking to
the Cali effect.
Yeah, the Cali effect. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cali effect was at locals.
Sorry,
right?
I forgot about the Cali effect. I was looking at Trell for a second.
Yeah, we have this guy. He's the Cali effect. He goes to locals. He's really cool.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him about. Bert's looking at me all crazy. I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yo, the Cali effect put me on." Like, he was like, "The Cali effect. Why did you play Dark World?" And I'm like, "Damn, the Cali effect. Why? You mean? What do you mean?" He was like, "Yo, why did you tell everybody about Dark World?" I was like.
Yep.
I mean, it's good. He was like, damn, now that the Cali effect said everybody's on Dark World, I can't play Dark World now. And I was like, damn, I was thinking the same thing. Shit, the Cali effect, why you playing Dark World at locals? Now I can't play Dark World. So pretty much that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, I saw the Cali effect yesterday.
You did?
He was still playing Dark World.
Oh, shit. See, I had to move out the way for him to play. Because I hate Dark. If there's anything that I hate, it's Dark World mirror matches. I think they're the worst mirror matches
stupid.
ever.
You're going to discard my card so I can discard your card?
Bro, if you discard any cards from a Dark World player's hand, you know you lost, right? You know you lost, right?
I'm just saying, when you activate Ceruli so I can activate Ceruli, it's game over.
Yeah, it's you know you lost, right?
We're both hand looping each other on one player's turn. That's just stupid.
Holy.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, I saw him yesterday. He was doing good. But can we talk about how Konami seemingly is trying to force synchros into the meta? Like with these past
I'm trying to force.
Yeah,
what's into the meta?
Synchros, like
What's wrong with that?
Let me rephrase this, like, because there's nothing bad with
Bring
it.
back Global.
I'm right there with you. I wish the OCG list was ours, but
how many Sword Soul cards on the list?
No. Jesus. But the fact that recent sets have been putting a lot more strategies into synchros, considering even like eventually Despia will have synchros, you know, stuff like that. Do you think, and I'm not saying it's bad for the game, I'm not saying it's good for the game, more or less I'm asking you for your opinion. What do you think about that? Do you think it's just really good for the game because it's changing things up?
Well, we're talking about Despia and what else?
Just anything that has like been synchro related recently.
So
I just use that as an example.
Despia got synchro because of lore.
Yes.
They were always canonically built for synchro. Like, I mean, if you look at Incredible Ecclesia, if you look at Red Cartesia, they're tuners. If you look at just how Despia, or branded, I guess branded, because that's really what it is, they were always built to be able to synchro summon. So I'm not necessarily, I wouldn't say that Konami is like trying to force synchro into that, because, you know, lore, it was always there.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other decks that got synchros in my head. But I do know Madame. Is that Madome?
Madame, yeah, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it either.
It's a synchro archetype, but again, it's a part of the branded lore, correct? Or it's a part of the Visas lore.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. It's a part of the Visas lore.
Well,
so they are bringing another synchro deck into rotation.
Isn't the Visas lore technically tied into like Ecclesia and Dogmatica and all that stuff?
The Visas lore and the branded lore. I used to think that too.
Okay.
But the Visas lore and the branded lore are two different lores. Okay. People love the branded lore, not so much the Visas lore.
That makes sense.
Like, we don't even understand the Visa lore just yet.
All we know is
Visa Starfrost is in every card.
Like time hopping places or whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, bro. I do think that the branded lore should end very, very soon. But anyways,
it's supposed to have been, but yeah.
I think it ends in the new set.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Hopefully. Maybe. Like, come back next year or in 2 years. Come back in 2 years. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come back in 2 years. Give us some more Sword Soul support. Come back in 2 years. Just come back in 2 years. You know, do that. But for right now, I'm low key sick of branded support. It's been 2 years. Like, come on. But I don't think that Konami has been like forcing synchros, but I do think that having synchro decks into the meta is good. There was a couple of years ago where I made a video saying synchros suck. they essentially sucked ass. And this is why.
Yeah.
We had no synchro archetype. We had nothing that catered to synchros. We had no synchro mechanic.
We were in a Link
we were
stuck format, and Xseeds were like here and there.
Yeah, Xseeds will probably always be good because all you have to do is just play monsters with the same level.
And most decks have that.
Yeah, monsters with the same level, extremely easy to get. Fusion summoning. Most fusion decks actually every good fusion deck doesn't require particular monsters. And also they let you fusion from deck.
Yeah.
Link is like better synchros.
Yeah.
And they even
100%.
have the best synchro in Christian Hockley Fibers. Like you cannot tell me that is not the best synchro in the game.
You're
like
not wrong.
This fucking Linkro is ridiculous, my guy.
Wrong.
And it summons a synchro on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Which, let's be real, you're summoning either Christian Quackra decks or Formula Synchron. So you're synchro summoning on your opponent's turn.
Yeah, this is like you already know. We know what you're doing here, right?
Yeah.
Like so. What's the other mechanic? Even Ritual. Ritual has busted ways to get into their cards. Like they're extremely searchable, and they all meld together.
We see ritual decks like Makonko and stuff, and Libromancer, because they're both very similar archetypes. They're right there.
Synchro at the time that I made that video, Synchros did not have that. They had literally nothing. We had Glow Bulb, Jet Synchron. This was before Hockley. No, this was before Hockley.
Yeah. No,
but
no.
Even with Hockley, no, I'm sorry. It was with Hockley Fibers. But Hockley Fibers
got all that stuff.
Yeah, like first of all, we have to acknowledge that Hockley Fibers is a Christian card, and everyone knows that Christians are dog water. Like
it's the same essence as like Barone was made for Deflores, but it's not good at Deflores.
Exactly. Like when was the last time you seen somebody playing a Christian or a Deflore deck?
I'll wait. No, I'll wait. Yeah.
Actually, I'll walk back on the Christian comment. Because in Master Duel, Tamias has been trying to get me to go over his Christian profile, like his Christian replays. I still don't know what they do. The deck's still trash. But other than that,
Tamias.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to talk to you after this.
I love Tamias, but I mean, come on, my guy.
If you hear Tamias, hit my DMs.
Like, come on, my guy. This ain't it. This ain't it. But yeah.
So okay, like 2 years ago, Synchro sucked.
Quantano says, "Wait, there's more Deflores."
Oh my! The funny part is,
he doesn't know Sheffield Deflore.
I can only think of two.
He doesn't.
The tuner and the synchro.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's definitely more Deflores.
There is, but I don't know them.
They're not good. They're not great
not
cards.
Good.
But there was no synchro mechanic whatsoever.
Right.
So for Konami then Sword Soul came around.
Yeah.
And Sword Soul is probably the standard of what synchro should do. Right?
Yeah.
Like synchros, it looks like a monster can provide another monster to body into a synchro, which is connected into its archetype line.
And they don't even essentially fully negate. They tend to either negate or burn you for life.
Yeah. But regardless, however we do it, synchros need to fall into that. I haven't read Madame.
I haven't either. I don't know anything about
But I think they're similar to that.
Okay.
And now Konami is giving synchro more support, which is a good thing. Because we've already had ridiculously busted fusions.
Yeah.
Xseeds were never not busted. Links were pretty much never not. Never not busted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fusions are did I already go over fusions?
No.
Fusions have always been busted. They just got easier to summon.
I wouldn't say always, but yes, for most of
Bro,
time.
have you seen Flower Wolf?
Okay.
1800 attack.
I was gonna
1500 defense. No effect.
You know what? The argument I was about to make, I just already solved in my head because I was gonna say it wasn't good back when Xseeds first came. No, because I'm gonna go ahead and activate instant fusion, summon fusion,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Bro.
Yeah.
Fusion monsters.
Right.
The fact that they made trash fusion monsters like Kaminari Attack busted. How did you do that, Konami? How did you do that?
Instant fusion?
That doesn't even make sense. How did you make such a bad Yu-Gi-Oh card so fucking good?
Instant fusion, and now we got another one.
It's wild.
Now we have Ready Fusion.
Yeah, it's wild. I have to commend Konami. I have to applaud them because they literally taken some of the most worst cards in the fusion mechanic and made them busted as hell.
Yeah.
It does not make sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how they do that.
So you feel basically we're finally getting to that point with synchros where they're becoming busted.
They need their power creep. Yeah, they need their power creep.
Because let's say when they first came out, synchros were easily busted. Trishula, Brionic, those kinds of things.
That wasn't when they first came out, but sure. I mean,
when
they first came out, it was Stardust, Black Rose. Those were still busted for their time.
Yeah, and then you get into some of the early on, still really, really early on. Trishula, Brionic.
Yeah, those
literally
are really bad.
What got Stratos and Agents and everything hit. Because there was this Agent Trishula, there was Heroes were making Trishula, stuff like that.
Fuck, where Heroes making Trishula.
Yeah. It was a weird
that
concept,
seems busted. But I don't even want to get into
Yeah. And so, But yeah, I guess so. I see the point. You're saying that they need a power creep and a better version of like not being crept out but being pushed up. Okay.
Just in general, that is the weakest extra. I wouldn't say extra deck, but that is the weakest mechanic in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Outside of Sword Soul, not a lot of synchro decks are shining.
Okay. Would you put it above or below Pendulum though?
Below Pendulum.
Below Pendulum. Okay.
Pendulum is so busted they have to create a mechanic just to stop it. Okay. Like in Pendulum, in theory, is still the most busted mechanic. Like in theory, you know what I mean? Because like
you know, a whole mechanic that's also how you call decks.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Like we don't walk around saying, "Oh, I'm playing a synchro deck." Like that does not make sense.
Yeah, no, I'm playing Pendulum. Well, what Pendulum are you playing? Well,
Pendulum.
It's just Pendulum. It's got Magician, and you know, it's got the card, and then the other card, like.
Pendulum. Yeah. Like Pendulum's again. That just the interchangeability, the synchronomy with Pendulum is why Pendulum is the most busted mechanic. And there's Konami has time after time said, yeah, we made a mistake with this.
There's only one archetype that you actually call it by that's not Pendulum, and that's Valence.
Draco Slayer. Now, Draco Slayer is his own deck now.
Yeah, but you still refer to it as Pendulum.
Probably. People will.
That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, Valence is just some trash FTK.
It's just another way to summon Fossil Dino where you could do it in Flew Under Ease.
Holy man. What do you think are some sleeper decks that will top YCS?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? I could see a Math Mech slipping in.
I think that's pretty basic. Personally.
You think?
I think Math Mech and Recess would be pretty basic. I think I would expect to see them.
Okay, so you're talking about something we haven't seen recently really top too much.
Something
not expected.
Well, I mean,
like super unexpected.
I'm not okay. So from my perspective, I would say that it was basic. I think the audience would say that's not basic. I'm just giving you my perspective.
Okay.
So I mean, but yeah, if you got some other ones,
I got another one. I definitely got another one. I think, and this is gonna sound, and I'm gonna give some explanation. Grenmaju.
All right, yeah, that's fucking left.
But
that's so left field.
We have decks like Runic, Kashtira, decks that are banishing a lot.
Okay.
So why not just summon a Grenmaju that's huge as hell that your opponent can't get over?
Because it'll be destroyed before it can attack.
Nah, so you activate a Lightning Storm.
Lightning Storm.
And then you go Grenmaju.
Just have the out. Just have the out. Just have the out. Okay, that's fair. I never thought about that. No, I mean, based off of what you said, I can see it happening. If they can play around...
if they can play around the interruptions, you know.
Yeah, summoning a Grenmaju in simplified game states could be ridiculous.
Yeah, you can easily make it over 10K.
If I play Sword Soul, should I just play one copy of Grenmaju?
That'd be the real spice.
If I go Desires and they Ash, I just summon a 4,000 attack Grenmaju.
And then make your synchro plays after just because you can.
And then if I can link it off into a Reproducus and then link it off into like a Lambda, I can go double Evolution Pill. And I can summon Ultimate Conductor right now.
Are you playing Dinos or are you playing Soul Sword?
Hold on. Let me finish cooking. Let them cook. Oh and if they try to stop me, I can go Gamma, right? And then they'll get banished, and they'll allow me to search Mechanite Purple because it's a Psychic monster.
What the? Are you?
No, actually, no. How about this? I'm sorry. I get the Gamma and the Driver, and then I synchro summon into Cypher Gear Gamma.
You synchro
the synchro. You know what I mean? The level 8 synchro.
Omega.
Yeah. Then I banish the rip a card out of their hand. And then I summon Mechanite Purple Nightfall. And Purple Nightfall's banish will allow me to get the Gamma again.
Where did this song at be? You know what I'm
You looking for the Copium zone?
Yep. Go ahead.
You gotta double type control and then type in Copium. My guys, this is a really good deck. I'm telling you. Bro is cooking. My guy, look. Think about it. You're not thinking, guys. This is an extremely powerful Yu-Gi-Oh deck, all right? First of all, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can be splashing anything. It destroy a card, all right? And it's 3,500 attack. It's stronger than most cards in the game, guys. A Riser's only 3,000. If they ever try to like destroy it, you can drop the Misk. Misk makes it protected. You're winning. This is winning. My guys, you guys, bro. Come on now. Hear me out. It's really good. It's extremely good. You guys are not. You guys just not believing. And if you play Instant Fusion in that deck, it gives you so many targets. My guys. Imagine.
I can't with you, dog. I can't. I was trying so hard to hold my laugh, and I can't. I can't. Jesse is so right. You are cooking. It's burnt as hell, and it's in the microwave.
No, I cooked. When I went to YCS with it, you'll be like, oh my God, Kelly is so good. He knows his shit. Holy. But right now, y'all calling me a conspiracy theorist.
A rare Mario is 100% correct. You would have burnt cereal.
Just because I don't believe man landed on the moon does not make me a conspiracy theorist. And just because I think that the Transformers are still up there does not make me a conspiracy theorist. But I've seen enough Transformers. They're up there. They're up there.
The dark side of the moon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't. Oh my God.
I might play Dino. Dino would be a solid choice.
Would it be bad? Activate evenly match and then make Dino stuff.
Bro, just activate the Mist before they summon a Rise Heart. Duh. It's fucking dummy. Fucking stupid.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think we can open up to questions now because you guys are being.
I don't think that's how that works.
Unfair.
All
right, guys. We're gonna open this up to questions from here. Before what's up?
I just wanted to ask you about your opinion on the OCG ban list, just since it came out.
I don't even. To be honest, I'm not even gonna cap. I don't think much of the OCG ban list.
You just think that they're finally correcting what they needed to correct? Because
I've always said that I think that the OCG is guinea pigs for what they want to sell for us in a TCG.
Yeah.
Them niggas love Maxi, so they wild. That's like TJ. Okay, you went to Vegas Academy, right?
Huh?
Where'd you go?
I went to Veterans Career and Technical Academy.
Same stuff. Sound about the same thing. Let's say if you went to Durango, right? And you seen all them dudes wearing Asics.
I'm not wearing Asics.
But you gonna respect what they're doing. They Durango kids. You know what? They drive Mercedes.
Nope.
I'm sorry, not Durango. What's that school? That rich school. It wasn't. Durango.
Gorman.
Not well, I guess Gorman. Gorman will work. And you see them all wearing Asics. You'd be like, not your style, but they rich.
I don't respect people from Gorman.
Oh my God.
I disrespect.
But do you get what I'm saying?
I think so.
Like, not your style, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right. But I'm still disrespecting Gorman kids.
You made me forget what the fuck I was talking about now. Thank you.
We was talking about the OCG.
Oh, the OCG.
Yeah.
Yeah, not your style. That's exactly how I see the OCG. Not my style, but do what you do. You know what I mean? Especially since they put skill drain back to 1. Not my style.
All right. Cool. Well, now we can get into those questions. Discord, chat, whatever
guys,
you
if you guys
got.
have any questions, we only answer them through the Discord. So make sure that you type in !Discord to join the Discord. Follow the appropriate avenues. It will be in, what is it called again?
Podcast questions.
Podcast questions, guys. You can
also make announcements weekly.
You can ask any of those questions in podcast questions. Any questions that you guys have, make sure to join the Discord. Ask those podcast questions just for us to be a little bit more streamlined. What you got for us?
So there's a question that came in after we ended the last one, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask this. We'll get into some of the Discords or the chat's questions. No, there's only one right now.
Oh, unlucky. Looks like we don't got a lot of questions then.
Ask
those questions, guys.
Go ahead and ask them now. Do you prefer deck building that revolves around one archetype only, or do you prefer making 60 card piles? I feel like we've potentially answered this, but I don't think we've answered it directly.
I prefer making decks that win.
I prefer playing a strategy solely based on what it does. I don't like making 60 card piles because then we allow cards like the grass is greener to exist because Konami will feel they'll have to print them. And I don't think that's good for any card game.
I play whatever wins and whatever wins consistently. So if it's a 60 card deck that's consistent, that's more consistent than its 40 card variant, then I'll play it. That's pretty much
for like a day until he's like, fuck this 60 card deck.
Hey man, I hate 60 card. Just shuffling a 60 card deck is like crazy. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
I'll play whatever wins.
That's a good another like little question. Since you don't like 60 card decks, do you think Konami would ever look at changing the master rule that allows us to have more cards in our deck, considering that in early Yu-Gi-Oh we had 2 dudes walk in with a pile of cards in a long clear deck box that was basically like way bigger than any deck we've ever seen?
I don't think Konami would consider it, and that's only because there's no point to. Like, what's the benefit of considering it?
There is none. I'm just more or less procking the question.
Yeah, and unless there was like maybe some type of archetype or some type of game mechanic that needed it, I don't
see it.
I just don't see it. I don't see a reason to address it. And I actually think that we're perfectly fine, 40 to 60.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
I also think the other downside too is if we do get an archetype that revolves around like an 80 or 100 cards in their deck or whatever it may be, right?
That would be stupid.
It would be very stupid. But let's say they have the resources and the defenses to just sit there and be like, I'm going to stall out until you deck out. You're playing 40 cards. I'm playing 80. I got
Yeah,
double
that's
the turns
probably
you
why the
got.
60 card limit is existing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That would make more sense. I don't think Konami would ever look at changing it. It's just more or less like something I don't know if you've thought about, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That was a good question.
They want to know, are we getting a deck profile that was just cooking up? You know, your Dino Sword Soul
Mech Knight side frame. So you want a Dino Sword Soul Mech Knight side frame branded Despia, because it has branded Despia in it. Tingy Evil Eye. What else was it? Tingy Evil Eye Black deck profile.
Jesus Christ,
bro! All those cards work together. Don't be a hater.
All those cards work together.
They do.
All
they
right.
work together. When will we get it? If I win a YCS, I'll post it up. And I'll post it as my winning profile.
Got it. That's when we're gonna get it. Why can't we get it sooner? Maybe we want to play the goo, you know?
Only if I win with it.
No, but we want to play the goo.
Nah, I can't. Get
You know what, Jesse? Right. Add a brave add a magical souls engine in there too, and you know you got it.
It is in there. I just didn't consider the engines. I just considered the decks.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, are you also playing card destruction?
No.
See, now you're missing out.
I'm not playing card destruction.
See, now you're missing
card
out.
destruction is a terrible card.
But you put yourself at 0 cards and then you.
I'm also not playing
destruction.
Ash either. Ash is a terrible card.
Okay. So you don't like good cards. Got it. So Kylie, where to pick your top 5 favorite rogue strategies? If you disagree the ban list, what would they be? I don't understand that question.
I don't understand that question. I assume he wants my top 5 rogue, favorite rogue.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Okay, we had an argument about Sword Soul not being rogue. I'll concede that argument just so I can pick 5 decks.
Okay.
Evil Eye. What's a good rank 4 deck?
A good rank 4 deck?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Trap Tricks, I guess.
Yeah, Trap Tricks would be good.
I like rank 4 decks. I think rank 4 decks are severely underrated, especially when you can play more rank cards than like the archetype.
Yeah.
Evil Eye, Trap Tricks, Ninjas.
Okay.
We're talking about this format, right?
Yes.
Okay. Evil Eye, Trap Tricks, Ninjas. Thunder Dragon.
Huh? Yeah. Because we had that discussion yesterday.
Yeah, this is just favorite. We're not talking about good. We're talking about favorite.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a 5th, what was I on? What was I on high copium for? There was a deck I was on high copium for.
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm on copium on so many fucking decks.
That's true.
Crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
every week I'm like,
Dark
yo,
World.
Dark World? He almost got me there. He almost got me there. That's not copium. That's real.
That's real?
That's real.
Oh, Earth Machine.
Earth Machine? Yeah, sure. Well, no, not this format. Not this format, my brother in Christ.
Oh.
I
Don't have a 5th?
yeah, I can't see that. Deck boxes over there.
Oh,
It has to be a bad rogue deck.
Punk. Drytron. You're not going to do me like this. You're not going to do me like this. Nah. You're not going to do me like this. You're not going to. We're going to have a quick intermission, and when I come back by myself.
Yeah. All right, my fault. Punk isn't even good enough to be trash rogue. What are you going to pick? We're going to pick Drytron.
Okay. All right. Word. I got you. So when I make it to 250th and there's no the Cali effect. No. Oh man. I think my top 5 would probably consist of ooh. This is rough. I'm gonna have to put Drop Tricks in there because I do find Drop Tricks fun. I would definitely say probably p.u.n.k in there because like
all punk. Get those punks off my
We gonna
lawn.
say p.u.n.k.
All punk.
p.u.n.k.
All punk.
Pure
All punk.
Doodle, I was not on copium with Plunder. Plunder is good.
All plunder.
All right, you got me there. Plunder would definitely be in there. What else would I probably put in there? Dynamorphia.
Gay pride?
Dynamorphia I was on some copium with.
Oh yeah, you
this
definitely
format.
were. You
It was
definitely were.
cool for like the day I tried it.
Yeah, I remember you building it, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Then I was like, "I mean, he might be onto something. He might be cooking." Then you burned down the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I burnt down the kitchen. You burnt down the house. So,
bro,
anyways,
everything I cook is fucking classic, dog. It's a Dr. Dre album. It's a classic. It is. Name one thing that I cooked up that was like, "Yo, this is hot ass."
let's just go back like 5 minutes.
Bro, that combo was insane. That Evil Eye deck that I made it in like 30 minutes. TJ was literally there. He saw me make it in 30 minutes. You literally saw me make it in
and half.
Okay. All right, an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. We were supposed to have been streaming prior to
No,
that.
no. I'm talking about making the Evil Eye deck, not the whole little fucking backdrop thing. I made that in like 30 minutes.
No, I'm talking about like when I came over yesterday and I walked in and I started cleaning up. It took you an hour and a half to get that deck ready.
No. It took me an hour and a half to get everything out of the way.
It took us 2.5 hours to get to stream.
Shut up, dog. He always trying to fucking hold me, guys. Can we just throw him over the fucking roof?
No, I like it here. I really don't got two more. I'm gonna just stick with those three. I can't think of two more, honestly.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. 5 was hard.
Is this the cheapest / best time for new players to get into
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh? I think that answer is always going to be yes, because Konami's been doing a really good job at reprinting cards, let alone making structure decks and like reprint sets.
Did the Trap Trick structure deck just come out? Yes. Get your dumbass in the game.
Yeah, the
That's all
fact
I
that
can
you could
tell
buy
you,
a
my
structure
guy.
deck with Ash and Evenly for $30 and get more than your the money you spent in the it's
So,
crazy.
like, the answer is yes. I think the only complaint that budget players will have right now is Pot of Prosperity. Only complaint.
That needs to get reprinted in a lower rarity where it's not going to. I think making it a prismatic secret was like the downfall of that tin, because now it makes that card $40 versus the same rarity being $40. Where we have like the same aspect of like Barone being printed from Ultra to Ultra. It went from $100 to $40 per copy.
Oh, that motherfucking going back up though.
It is going back up.
Yeah, it's about to
but
go back up.
the point is like you have an easy chance of getting the reprint. Whereas a prismatic secret, you're not guaranteed, and prosperities were pretty hard to get out of that tin. That's why I think it needs a different rarity. It could still be an Ultra, it could still be a Super, it could be whatever. It doesn't have to be a common or a rare. It just needs to be a better reprint, an easier access reprint.
Agreed. I think everything else has been pretty cheap. I know tactics are on the rise, but that was your fault. I told people to buy them before it was too late. Nobody. If you don't listen, I mean, if you literally don't listen, I think if you're a budget player and you don't listen to buy these cards before they skyrocket out, if you don't listen to my advice, and I'm not trying to say it to be cocky or anything, but like it's been 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. It's been like 6 years, guys. I've been right for 6 years. I'm more right than the Bible at this point in time. What are we doing? Like,
well, that's not hard to do when you're just completely wrong.
well, like, come on now. I'm like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I have people coming to me at events all the time. Yo, Callie, you literally are the reason why I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've gotten all of the expensive cards because I bought the cards when they were cheap.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think to make that point even more is like if we look at Evenly Matched, it was reprinted in Mavens. It was $10. Now it is a $5 super. You had multiple times to access it at a cheap rate. You could buy a playset from anywhere from $15 to $30.
If you don't buy it now, you're just... Actually, I wouldn't even buy it. I just buy the structure deck.
Just get the structure deck.
Like, because the Ash is $250.
You get Raigeki's, Harpy's Feather Duster. You get so much out of it. Like, it's crazy. It's really a jam-packed worth.
That structure deck is just worth it just because like if Ash is $3, right? Evenly's $5.
Yep.
Then for $2 more you get a whole fucking structure deck with Harpies and Raigekis and other stuff.
Absolutely.
Buy the fucking structure deck, dog. Like it's almost like that Solomon Great structure deck when I told people to buy Ashes before they skyrocketed in price and nobody believed me. Then Ash was a $20 comp. I'm sorry, I get sensitive.
It was a multi-common $20 common for a while until this recent reprint.
Double, because the Crystal Beast structure that gave it.
Yeah. So like you had multiple opportunities to get an Ash. We even got like Ghost Bell reprints. We got so many reprints recently that are just so good for the game. We've seen Lightning Storm be reprinted. Like I said, Evenly Matches. We've seen so much. But with that being said, we're about to come up on 50 minutes. So, and it seems like our questions are slowing down. I don't know if you want to end it here. If you want to take
sure. Let's end it here. I don't. I'll talk to you guys about the video title, the stream title, obviously in a little bit.
Yeah.
But nah, man. As always, I can't wait to go to YCS with you, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we're gonna have so much fun.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to vlog it and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I really can't. It's gonna be really, really cool.
This is probably going to be one of the best events we go to in recent times.
Is Joe coming?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, what happened now?
I just didn't feel like cluttering everything up.
Oh,
just stick to the plan.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, if it's just us three,
it's gonna be a blast. Yeah. So, but with that being said, before we do end this, I hope to catch you guys at 250th. If you guys see us around, do not hesitate to come up to us. We're more than happy to talk to everybody.
Don't bring your girlfriend.
Don't do that. I might take her. But what you do want to bring is a Sharpie because we never have those.
Don't bring your girlfriend. TJ is a menace. I'm telling y'all right now.
If you don't want her to end up back at my hotel room, don't bring her.
Don't bring your girlfriend. TJ's a menace.
I will.
TJ's a menace.
I'll make sure she gets home safely.
TJ's a fucking. Bro, I saw you was looking at that one girl, the Flunderies girl. Yeah. Watch yourself, dog. Watch yourself.
She almost no. Hey man, but with that being said, don't bring your girlfriend, bring a Sharpie, and if you like these podcasts, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because that really helps me out, and I like making these. So we'll catch you on the next one.
He said, don't bring a girlfriend, bring a Sharpie. I'm deceased. I can't even see straight.